Hey y'all, have you ever asked God to make you a better person? All right, be careful if you do, because the road from where you are now to where you'll end up is so painful. All right, so I'm going to tell you a story of like absolute devastation, but it does have a happy ending, so stick with me. All right, so we're all setting our goals now. It's the beginning of the year and all that good stuff. And I usually divide my goals into 5 areas, spiritual being one of them. So back in 2005, when I was setting my goals and I got to the spiritual part of it, I was assessing like, who am I as a person? And I decided, and rightfully so, because it's very true, I lacked compassion and I was selfish and impatient. So I asked God, hey God, make me a better person. I said that prayer and y'all, I meant it. I seriously meant it. And that was at the beginning of 2005. I was so happy. I was happier than I had ever been. I was in a happy marriage. At least my kids and I thought that we were in a happy marriage. And my parents were healthy. I was healthy. My kids were healthy. My business was booming. My finances were better than ever. Everything was going great. Y'all, I had such a fairy tale life. Can I just tell you, it was an amazing life. This house I lived in, oh my gosh, it was just, everything was fantastic. All right, so then my marriage was shattered into a gazillion pieces later that year, and I never saw it coming, never saw it coming. The oxygen was sucked out of the air. Like I couldn't breathe. I didn't want to live. It was awful. I didn't even want to eat. My kids had to prepare food for me. It was awful. And then like that just set off a whole domino effect of things happening in my life. I just struggled in every area of my life. And then my parents' health declined. It was one loss after the other. It was just horrific. So then there was the rebuilding, which I did, and then more loss. It was just awful, y'all, just awful. So here we are, 16 years later, and I'm reviewing my goals, and I get to the spiritual part of my goals, and I'm thinking, I'm not gonna pray for God to make me a better person, because I've been there, done that. And I'm not saying I'm the best person I can be, because we all need to keep working on that. But I reviewed that, and I always assess, how am I doing in every area, and where have I been, and where am I going, and what do I need work on? And I'm glad I said that prayer despite all the stuff that I went through. And I'm not saying that you say that prayer and God's going to say, aha, girl, you said that prayer, watch this roller coaster I'm going to put you on and all the hell I'm going to put you through. But my personal belief is that if he can lead me to it, he can lead me through it. But what I'd encourage all of y'all, and what I want to ask you is, have you ever said the prayer, God, make me a better person? And if you have, fasten your seatbelt, because you're in for a wild ride. I wanted to share my story with you because I'm proof that when you go through horrible things, so much good comes out of it. I'm so much more compassionate now, I'm not selfish. And I'm a lot more patient. I really know that I've changed so much having gone through what I went through. And I, again, want to ask you, have you ever prayed to God to make you a better person? I'm Marisa Valbona, Live Inspired.